Not as good defending, just swarmed the England man. Not away yet though. Cucurella towards the back post, disappointing cross. The numbers over on the far side here for Chelsea. Not many white shirts getting back at pace, but the blue shirts, they flood forward at pace. Jackson, clever turn, gets the shot away. Well held by Hugo Lloris. Tillman to Palencia. As Caicedo makes the tackle on the LA midfielder. Jackson, clever footwork. That's brilliant. Madueke saved by Lloris. Palmer's there as well. Caicedo there. But the play there on the edge of the penalty area between Madueke and Jackson was brilliant. And maybe just up in their game a little bit now as Netto sends one in, but that's well read by Palencia. Caicedo encouraged to shoot, wasn't quite set. Palmer set though. Cole Palmer! Great effort. Just a little bit too much. And Chelsea players stay forward here as Buonga is beaten by Netto. This is good by the Portugal man. He sends it in towards the back post and it's glanced wide by Madueke.
Yeah, Cucurella reads it though, it's not quick enough.
Stepping into the midfield, Mark Cucurella. Very well done. That's very well done as well by Nicholas Jackson. Pedro Netto, is this the chance? It's Netto. Sends one defender on the floor and finds the bottom corner. Pedro Netto. The Premier League brilliance shines through here in Atlanta as Chelsea take the lead. And it's their magical number 7, Pedro Netto, that has the first goal. Chelsea 1, LAFC 0.
You have possession, you think you're okay, and then you're open, you get a little bit overconfident. Cucurella initially nicks it, and then the ball in behind, which has been key. They tried it the odd time with Caicedo, and he said it's this little chop here, that's the real quality. He's got options on the far side, but decides to go near post. It's real quality. The touch is perfect, and the awareness, it just puts it into that near post. Off he goes, celebrating with a real quality finish. Disguise has...
It's Cole Palmer. This is his chances as a winger here, does the England man. Palmer, Jackson, back to Palmer. Can he find space? It's Cole Palmer. Very nicely done by Cole Palmer. One goes into the box this time. It's glanced on. Malo Gusto will keep it alive. Plenty in blue at the back post. There's the header. And there's the catch. Easy.
Dribbles have been really too close to Chelsea players. They read it so well, so quickly.
Here's Liam Dilap. First moment for him to do something in possession as he gets away from his marker. Dilap cuts it back, looking for Fernandez. It will spin up and over Lloris's goal for a corner, but
good piece of defending. Go away.
Another corner for Chelsea. It's Palmer. Only 2 LA defenders over there trying to deal with it. Here's Palmer. It's brilliant from Chelsea. Palmer has Netto near him, has Dilap making a run as well, goes untracked. Dilap sends in an early cross, they're not ready at the back for LA, and ghosting in is Enzo Fernandez. One of the superstars of this Chelsea side finishes a super move, and it's the new boy who gets an assist to his name. An excellent running behind, and Enzo Fernandez is the man who takes the plaudits. Scored in their last game in the Conference League final. Now he's got their second goal in their first game of the Club World Cup.
It was made easy for him. Palmer-Dilap combination that runs into areas, and then a midfielder. You make the box at times, you go, you don't do any reward. And
in Miami, the second Group C game is live on DAZN. Well, there might be a chance here for Chelsea. No, almost. Maybe one more chance for Chelsea. Seconds remain. It's 5-on-4 as it stands. Pedro Netto coming inside and hitting the crossbar. Well, that would have been the perfect way to finish this game for Chelsea and Enzo Maresca. If he'd have found the back of the net there, he finds the crossbar, but the whistle blows nonetheless. And it's the ideal start in Chelsea in Group D. A wonderful hit there for Pedro Netto. No goal for him there. He did get the opener though.
I think it was a really good effort, to be honest. Good position there.
Is Enzo Fernandez. It's a brilliant ball through. It's Liam Dilap. Is this the moment for the new boy? Saved by Agustin Rossi. Brilliant finish. Liam Dilap maybe just took an extra touch that he didn't have to, and that maybe made the angle slightly more favourable for Agustin Rossi.
He does so well. It's all about the back foot take in the middle of the pitch.
It'll be an out-swinging corner for Chelsea. Everybody back for Flamengo. Colwell gets his head onto it, but he's under way too much pressure from the Flamengo defenders, and Arsenal let him leave early without any financial consequences of terminating his contract. As the ball goes towards the back post, the header's won by Leo Pereira. Chelsea able to clear it away, and there's a lucky ricochet into the path of Pedro Netto. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper Rossi. Pedro Netto! 2-2 for Pedro Netto at the Club World Cup. A bit of a bobble, but then he had plenty of room to cover, to trace across, and he sprinted away from the sluggish Flamengo defenders to make it Chelsea 1, Flamengo 0 in Philadelphia.
You asked me, it's a home game for Flamengo, but the Chelsea fans have all filled up the delight, the tempo, but it's all about Neto. He has so much work to do. Yes, he gets a bit fortunate, it just falls for him, and then he's in behind as just an extra one off his chest, as we see there in the picture. But from that position, he has got so much work to do. He realises everybody's chasing him down. He could have maybe squared it. He just carries on, and this finish.
Danilo stepping forward confidently, but his confidence is misplaced. Malo Gusto, he seems confident. Well, he had the strike in him, bounced just in front of Agustin Rossi. Dangerous position here for Chelsea. Reece James for the cross. Cucurella is there with the header. He glances it on and he says, where was the shout behind me? Because he had not one but two players in white behind him. Well, the free kick's going to be taken first. Cole Palmer's free kick for Chelsea. So looping onto the back post, there's the header! Onto the roof of the net. Is that Flamengo?
They're just trying to take the charger. They're trying to take the charger out of the way. That's what Chelsea are trying to do.
Madueke over the wall and over the bar. No pace, no direction. Who do you fancy here? It's Pedro Netto. It's Caicedo. Spills into the middle for Mark Hugh. And the goalkeeper, Agustin Rossi, punches the air. Dewsbury Hall with the corner for Chelsea. As the short options go into the box. To loop in one, there's a header there towards the back post. And I tell you what, Dilap might have got on the end of that. Got his head on it. And I think the tight marking maybe did just enough. Here's Madueke. Nkunku. It's very tight. But here's Liam Dilap. Can he find space? Yes, he can. He gets his shot away. First attempt on target of the game. 14 minutes played. It is something different. It's taking shots. Achampong trying to get a shot away. He does! And there's Dilap on the rebound, but he can't finish. Brilliant defending. And Said, he didn't expect that to come through the crowd, I don't think, after Achampong took the shot. Dilap miles offside, but how about that for defending by Esperance to recover last minute.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Ben Hamida.
Yeah, just a touch.
And now the counter's on. Fernandez. Madueke fancies it. Still has it. Noni Madueke into space. Enzo Fernandez on the volley. Good hit, but always going wide. Free kick for Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez to take it. Too far out to shoot. So he floats it into the back post. There's a header by Tosin! Free header for the big Chelsea centre-back. And in the 3rd minute of injury time, Tosin Adarabioyo rises highest to give Chelsea the lead here in Philadelphia. They've had plenty of set pieces. None they've taken, and now they have.
Well, they've worked it. They've had chances to put good deliveries. The manager was not pleased and saying not happy with certain things in the decision. But when we get a look, Tosin just goes to go back into the shape and then drifts. The timing's good, rises. It's a comfortable header. back from where it's coming from, down into the ground. You taught that as a youngster. He's got his eyes on it, watches it all the way. Goalkeeper no chance, and just drifts into the fight.
Esperance defenders running into each other. Two-guy tries to recover. It's a big tackle. Got the ball. Dilap. Great strength by Liam Dilap. Great footwork. Great finish, Liam Dilap. The new boys arrived at Chelsea. Well, he's hardly seen a change in the weather, and here he is. The young forward scoring at the Club World Cup for Chelsea. And it's 2 goals in injury time, which means Chelsea lead 2-0 against Esperance here in Group D.
It's a great moment for Dilap. It's a great quality finish. The one before, just as it comes forward, just glances his header inside, was really good. He keeps it alive, but he doesn't stop. He waits, and then the ball's delivered. It's a great turn under a lot of pressure. Uses his body, just turns away. This is a difficult skill here. It's that there. And then the touch inside, he knows where the goal is. They say, don't they, pass it in to the far corner. He's done his work already.
Dewsbury Hall sees the running behind of Dilap. Dewsbury Hall will get it back. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. Enzo Fernandez! You can see the spot he was aiming for. Enzo Fernandez steps up to take this corner kick. Fernandez with the corner to the knee, towards the near post. Dealt with. Gusto clears his lines. Space out on the left-hand side here for Chelsea. Madueke cuts it back. Christopher Nkunku on the left foot. Strikes the back stanchion. Plenty of power in it from Christopher Nkunku. Nkunku tries to do something a little bit too fancy. Achampong. George, low drive, saved by Ben Said. The angle was against the Chelsea man, but he tried it anyway and
loading. He approaches slow. I think that's what I wasn't sure about. Nice strike, actually. I think the goalkeeper was never beaten. It's too straight, had to go into that.
Can he release the pass? He does. It's Achampong. Edge of the box, there's the shot and the save will spin up and in for 3. The shot from range, full of power. It's actually Tyreek George with the hit. Plenty of power in it and too much for Ben Said. Enzo Maresca's side and marching on to the round of 16 here in the Club World Cup.
As soon as Esperance come forward, the gaps were there, build-up was good. This pass is really interesting, and then that low drive, goalkeeper. So disappointing in this.
To play the winner of this one in the quarter-final. Chelsea immediately trying to exploit the pace of Pedro Netto. Up against him, Samuel Dow. Netto gets the first shot in anger of this last 16 game in Charlotte, and we haven't played a minute yet. Ran into trouble there with the shape of Romeo Lavia. Here is Liam Dilap. Tried to cut it back for Palmer. Cucurella, patient, tried to pick his spot. And the celebrations from Antonio Silva into the game already.
This is a chance earlier. It's Pedro Netto coming inside. He fakes to go to the far post and reverses it to Dilap at the near post. Brilliant run from Dilap. And watch this, Antonio Silva realises the problem might be that far post. Gets onto the goal line, heads it away and celebrates like he scored a goal.
We saw in the opening game of the group for Benfica when they took on Boca Juniors, they are well able to match the physical stuff. Orsnes trying to keep tabs on Cole Palmer. That clipped the outside of the post, I think. Casado pinpoint to Palmer. He kept it low, he kept it firm. When Barrero was in to unsettle him. Lavia keeps it moving here though. This is Marc Cucurella. Trabin to the rescue again. He spread his body so wide there. And the outstretched right arm Counter-attacking opportunities that Benfica hope they'll see more of, because they've had to withstand a lot of Chelsea pressure.
Could watch that one all day, because he makes his arm big, but in the last moment he reacts and gets it up. And
Lavia. Up-tempo start to the second period from Chelsea. Caicedo fancies one from long range. He scored from the halfway line about a year ago against Bournemouth. Moises Caicedo.
Just opens up for him, completely free here, drifts into space, why not? Does the right thing, looks to cut across it. Bring it.
Caicedo. Benfica don't want to push out too quickly here. They know this is coming straight back at them. Nicely floated. Netto tried to send it across the line of the 6-yard box, but one good delivery, one well-timed leap, and it could be a breakthrough. Reece James tries to catch him out, and he does! Trubin erected the wall, but he didn't get the right planning permission. Reece James gives Chelsea the lead in Charlotte in the last 16 of the Club World Cup. And this tight, cagey game finally gets the breakthrough.
Absolutely brilliant from Reece James to have the bravery to do that, and then the quality and the pace to pull it off. See it from the goalkeeper's angle, it has to be in.
Pedro Netto, Portuguese player against a Portuguese club today, picks out Cole Palmer. Cucurella. Malagusto. Got a bit of power on that, but again directed straight at Anatoly Trubin. Cole Palmer. Disguised pass. Cucurella. Left by Keelan Dewsbury Hall. Palmer denied by Trubin. That was really slick from Chelsea.
This is the chance. Cole Palmer, Trubin, good reactions. Cole Palmer can't get out his feet.
Poor clearance there by Trubin. Palmer trying to get it up to the angle. It was bending, it was curling. If anyone can, it's him. But he's outnumbered. And now Chelsea have got the numerical advantage. Pedro Netto, this can seal it. Into the quarter-final now. No doubt about it. As Pedro Netto gets Chelsea's third, and Benfica's brave resistance is surely shattered now.
Heartbreak for Benfica, looking for a foul here, switch off. When the ball goes to Pedro Netto with Otamendi chasing, there's only one winner. He has all the time in the world to set this up on his left foot. Has a little look, see if anyone's free. No, there isn't. I'm going to slot this beyond the goalkeeper. Chelsea are into the quarterfinals.
Netto.
Piece of touches on his shoulder.
Here they come again. Cole Palmer slips it to Caicedo. And Nkunku, how did that not go in? It does the second time. Enzo Maresca joins the celebrations. Goal! Chelsea in front again. This crazy, crazy game in Charlotte takes another twist.
Look at the celebrations. You can't tell me that the English clubs don't care about this competition, don't want to win this competition. Everyone to a man has celebrated that goal. Everyone on the pitch. It's another mistake from the goalkeeper, Trubin. Cole Palmer does well, slips it through to Caicedo, goes under Trubin's arm. Nkunku, the quickest to react, does well, doesn't just shoot. Make sure he gets it over the defender, Otamendi. Look at that, quickly he reacts. Knows he has to lift it. Does it perfectly over the outstretched legs of Otamendi.
Brilliant initially from Otamendi. But Nkunku afforded the second bite of the cherry, and surely Chelsea. But he was always backpedaling, always stretching. Nkunku can't be offside inside his own half. Palmer. Chelsea have Benfica where they want them now, on the rack. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall, and the Chelsea celebration will go long and loud tonight in Charlotte. This tight, cagey game becomes a cakewalk later as Kiernan Dewsbury Hall joins the party. It's his 5th Chelsea goal of the campaign.
He's not happy, Otamendi, because he's the oldest player in a Benfica shirt, and somehow he has the quickest reaction. Again, look how many players Benfica have put forward. As this drops to Nkunku, Nkunku comes to Cole Palmer, could have played it back to Nkunku, turns it down, plays it to Dewsbury Hall. Look at the reaction, Otamendi, he's the one that's fighting, but Dewsbury Hall gets across him.
Spain would then go and win the Euros. Can a year on, Marc Cucurella helped Chelsea to the Club World Cup. Here's Palmer. Palmer from range. And needed Weatherton to make the save, which he did. Chelsea will keep this going, though.
Yeah, just causing their own problems from losing the ball. Then Cucurella drives inside. We know how much he loves to get forward. And then Palmer, the key to him is always going to be about finding space. He does it. Comfortable enough save for Weatherton. Just bounces just in front of him. But it gets us out of harm's way. Both teams just looking and waiting for mistakes and trying to take advantage then of the turnover of possession.
Still just 1 goal in his last 26 appearances. A little bit of licence here. Palmer, lovely turn. Cole Palmer setting himself up and getting the goal for Chelsea. Drought, what drought? Cole Palmer on the big stage in Philadelphia. In the heat of America, does his cold celebration, and with a cool finish, puts Chelsea 1-0 up.
Now, it's an outstanding team goal, but what they did, they got...
He's just stood away from the corner taker. Makes his way into the penalty area as it is lifted up. That's an easy one away for Michaela. Comes to Cucurella on the volley. And straight down the throat of Weatherton. Andre Santos to Fernandez, and Chelsea motoring on again. It'll be picked up on the scraps by Nkunku. Arriving is Fernandez. Fernandez. Gusto, who's just won that free kick. Fernandez sees the gap, wants to exploit it. Enzo Fernandez lays it off. Shot will come in. And Trevor Chalobah. It's probably not where you want Trevor Chalobah. No, is it? They won't rush it if they don't have to, Chelsea. Dilap. Will it fall on through here for Cole Palmer? Loads of space for Nkunku. Under it. Wellied it. And that's a big chance gone for 2-0. Paulinho, the star of the round of 16, is getting ready to come on. As the shot is poor. Keep an eye on Cucurella then, inside the D at the moment. Wearing the number 3 of Chelsea. That corner arcs away. Colwill, his header. Carries it into the back. Now it's Cucurella. We said watch him. That might be Chelsea's first shot on target in the second half. They haven't had one up to that point. Short corner, Gusto to Palmer. Enzo Fernandez, it's returned back through. It's right across. Oh! Malo Gusto for Chelsea restores their lead. But the inquest will be into Weatherton. A slice of fortune has Chelsea on the brink of the semi-finals.
Well, we talk about the attacking intent from Chelsea, but Gusto, he's been up there amongst the best of them going forward. And he just gets himself into a position where he can pick the ball up. It takes a deflection by the looks of it, just as it's coming through. Potentially offside. Oh, but then the goalkeeper as well, he's trying to punch it with his right hand because he's just caught out a little bit. And okay, it takes a deflection, but the goalkeeper has to save that. Has to save that.
Back heel does not work. Palmeiras semi-committed. João Pedro has Madueke running with him. João Pedro may want that first Chelsea goal and selfishly gives it to Madueke. Brilliant save, and the post helps as well. Well, Weberton made amends there.
Yeah, the two substitutes combining. João Pedro to Madueke. Save from the goal.
They will go for the corner flag. Where does it run to? Pedro gets it back. João Pedro! And he's getting closer and closer.
It's another good save from Weberton. Lovely ball in from Fernandez and a good strike as well. But an equally good save from Weberton. This is exactly what Chelsea will want. Find themselves with another corner.
Find a breakthrough. It's Cole Palmer just comes and joins this left-hand side.
It's taken quickly. Fluminense went ready for it as the ball goes in. Attacked by Chalobah. Cucurella gets his head up. And it's into the hands of Fabio. And still enjoy the highlights. But here at the MetLife, here come Chelsea. Pedro Netto against Ignacio, away by Thiago Silva. João Pedro lines one up. Oh, finds the corner brilliantly. Well, you couldn't write it. The man who started his career at Fluminense scores against Fluminense on his first club start for Chelsea. And what a goal it was. João Pedro with some Brazilian brilliance in the MetLife. Fluminense 0, Chelsea 1.
He's saying sorry, but inside the delight of announcing himself into this Chelsea starting 11. And down this left-hand side, the ball comes and it just set up nicely for him. You felt, here we go. Once it drops him, here's this touch, you think, wrap it around. Does he just do that right into that far corner? It's a lovely finish. Goalkeeper can't even get close to it because of the quality and the power and accuracy that he has. It's a brilliant goal.
João Pedro showing why they paid. Pedro Netto trying to just wriggle some room. Finds it, finds the cross as well. And there's the header. Goodness me. So close to 2-0. Malo Gusto was the man with the header. Chalobah in a bit of a tussle as the ball comes into the near post. It's glanced onto the back post, and it's a half-decent opportunity that for Nkunku. Well, it seems to be okay. It's made a full recovery, the corner flag. There's Palmer, finds space. Moises Caicedo thinks about it and takes on the shot. Doesn't score. Very well read by Bernal, who gets in the way of his teammate Thiago Santos. Enzo Fernandez, Marc Cucurella thinks about the shot and has it low. Once again, Fabio with his angles correct. And it comes to nothing. Bernal with a loose pass. Palmer keeps the ball. I don't think he knew where it was, but he finds it either way. Fernandez out to the left-hand side. It's João Pedro. He's in again for Chelsea. João Pedro! He's done it again! João Pedro unleashes a rocket in New Jersey. Fluminense caught out, and Chelsea, with their Premier League pedigree, make it count. And all of a sudden, it's those wearing blue in the stands here that are cheering loudest as Chelsea double their lead.
Oh, what can we say about this finish? He gets it, pulls it onto his right, but the counter-attack's all there. He rides a few challenges and then he's waiting, stays on side, has a delay. Then he's got it all to do, but he looks comfortable. He just waits, comes inside, and this finish off the crossbar, absolute sensational, with great power. And when it comes like that off the bar, it looks even better. His teammates in awe as they run to celebrate with him and realise what they've got now. A real different outlet for someone who can strike with those sort of finishes.
They've got a striker now. How about Cole Palmer? He's got two runners ahead of him. Palmer, across it comes. A chance for three. Christopher Nkunku away. Thiago Silva saving the day for Fluminense.
It's a good strike, good play initially. This check here, good clearance off the line. Still going, Thiago Silva getting into...
Wants it further away. Cucurella, Christopher Nkunku. Who's going to have the effort? Gusto's the man who's there! Oh! So close from Malo Gusto, but his reaction tells you just how close it was. This will give us a better idea. Oh, so close. He's meant to be playing up front and he's in defensive mid as it stands. Nicholas Jackson wins it back for Chelsea to wrap it up for the Blues. Side netting. Well, Cole Palmer is absolutely furious and is having a word.
For so long, work in progress. It's a Chelsea team that might well be blossoming. Jack Pedro, Cole Palmer! And it hit the stanchion that holds up the net. Half the MetLife thought that was it.
He thinks he should do better. Look at him, edge of the box, just free. There's a little flick there from João Pedro. Oh, you probably expect with his left foot to just bend it inside that post.
Brave start from Chelsea and almost impressive range of passing for Robin Sanchez, and Nuno Mendes has been caught out here. Malo Gusto had the composure to turn. Cole Palmer! He takes accuracy over power on a baking hot day in New Jersey. Feel the chills for Cole Palmer. And Chelsea lead in the Club World Cup final. The complaints continue, the remonstrations. Reece James comes over to have a word with the Australian referee. Midway through the first half, Cole's pass this time. Cole Palmer exploiting that space again. Oh, what a trick from Palmer! Superb! The finish is almost a carbon copy, but the dummy was bought hook, line and sinker. Chelsea get their second, and Paris Saint-Germain are in big trouble now.
Big trouble, and it's down that left-hand side of the Paris Saint-Germain defence again that Chelsea look to expose when they regain the ball.
The little shimmy in the penalty area here. He has Paris Saint-Germain to win today, would secure the Ballon d'Or for Dembele. Work needed in that regard. Palmer, João Pedro, it's three, and Chelsea are running away with the FIFA Club World Cup final. 3 goals in 42 minutes. 3 goals now at this Club World Cup for João Pedro. And what a signing the Brazilian has turned out to be. He only joined Chelsea during the tournament. He crowns the assist provider Cole Palmer, but it's João Pedro who's made it Chelsea 3, Paris Saint-Germain 0.
I can't believe what I'm seeing, Connor. Never see PSG getting exposed down their left-hand side. Look at this from here, Cole Palmer. Malo Gusto's position is important because he occupies Nuno Mendes. João Pedro makes a run in behind. Look at the composure. Just to dink it over Donnarumma. This man was on the beach.
This is it. Just seemed to slip away from a natural shooting position as he hit it, but
He's exactly what they need now on the turnover, someone with his strength that will fight for every ball.
here he is, first proper involvement from Liam Dilap, driving at Bernardo. He's only just come on! Donnarumma denies Dilap an instant impact.
Works it onto his rifle, bends it, looking for that top corner. Oh, what a save. What a save. Goes with his right hand, his wrong hand, gets fingertips to it.
Well, even though he's been beaten, he's going to take you on the Champions League winners today. And there's been no shirk from Chelsea. Neto's delivery, Donnarumma came. Reece James, Palmer on a hat-trick, miscue. Sanchez has been spraying the passes around today for fun, and he might just set up Liam Dilap here. Donnarumma makes a big save again.
Sanchez again, who creates this with another sidewinder into Dilap, uses his strength with determination. Does everything right, it's just the left toe of Donnarumma.